How we doing, guys? Welcome back to 6-2 Beer Reviews. Checking out some more Barrique today. This time in the form of, I do my best to pronounce this, Verkohltes Fass. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, but I'm not gonna say I'm 100% sure. Anyways, this is a Pearly label, Central German black lager, or also known as Schwarzbier, brewed with Pilsner, Munich, and chocolate malts, lagered in Tennessee whiskey barrels. Sounds right up my alley. 5.6%, production time of 8 weeks. Yeah, this sounds, I usually keep up with Barrique's releases, and this is one that just passed me. I think it was around the time we were in Nashville, and I just didn't see it, but I saw it in the store. I was like, what's that beer there? And saw what it was all about, and I had to pick it up. Huge Schwarzbier fan, and then aged, lagered in Tennessee whiskey barrels. Are you kidding me? Sounds awesome. So yeah, 5.6%, canned on October 17th. So we are, time of recording, 3 weeks old? Not quite 3 weeks old. Yeah, let's get into it. Very excited about this one. Been first Schwarzbier of the year. Yeah, it's been a while. Favorite time of year for Schwarzbier though. That should do her. Let's see what it's all about. Yeah, it's got Schwarzbier color. It is dark, cola colored, with a light khaki colored off-white head. Dissipating rather quickly in that proper glassware. It looks awesome. Yeah, I can't see my finger through it. You can kind of tell it's a little brown at the bottom. It's got that kind of like dark lager look to it. Definitely not like a huge, thick, like stout look. Yeah, nice carbonation. You can see kind of coming up on the sides. Looks nice. Looks like a Schwarzbier. Excited to get into this one. Let's get a nose on it. First things that come to mind, a little bit of Tennessee whiskey, kind of like oakiness, a little bit of, I always get this like little bit of like smoky note on Schwarzbiers, like kind of like a campfire type thing, and then a little bit of like licorice, like black licorice. Not a whole lot of that, like not like crazy amount star anise, but a little bit of that black licorice note to it. Yeah, dark fruit for sure, 100%. A little bit of caramel vibes too. There's honestly a lot going on in this beer. Yeah, light, dark fruits. A little bit of like a figgy note, and then little like raisin too. Yeah, I get this slightly smoky campfire-y thing, and a little bit of a licorice note, which I think it smells really nice. It's the licorice? Yeah, I feel like the licorice is kind of mixing in with that whiskey barrel. So if you had Tennessee whiskey, it has a different taste than bourbon does. And I feel like they're kind of mingling together. But I do feel like it's like, I feel like if they lagered this in Tennessee whiskey barrels and then they lagered like half of it in bourbon barrels, you would be able to tell a little bit of a difference, because it just has like a Tennessee whiskey smell to me. it smells awesome. Let's dive in, guys. Cheers. One of my previous reviews, we reviewed their Dunkel, and I was kind of like, interested about like if the Dunkel, like, what's the difference between Dunkel and a Schwarzbier, because they're both German style lagers. I mean, you can definitely tell the Dunkel is a lot drier. Definitely more dark fruit notes. I mean, there's a lot of dark fruit in this too, but like Dunkel is strictly dark fruit, and just has a dryness to it. This has a little more body to it, and it's got just a slight smoky note, a little bit more caramel, a little bit more sweetness. And then you got that whiskey barrel in there too. You can definitely tell there's a little bit of oak in there. It's not like crazy amount. I mean, this was, it says 8 weeks production time. Typically with your bourbon barrel aged stouts, like age like a year, and you're looking at about 2 months here. So you don't get like a ton of oak, but you get a hint of that oak, and it works perfectly with it. It's not overbearing. It works really well. Very different Schwarzbier than previous ones that I've had. I'm hoping Black Abbey releases theirs soon, and I will get a review up on that one. Because that beer tastes, the same style, but it tastes completely different than this one. Really nice dark fruits come through there. A little bit of a licorice note, yeah. Which I don't mind. I'm not a huge black licorice fan, but I think it works well with this beer. Chocolate malts, yeah. It's not a big, like, chocolate forward beer for me. Or you get a little bit of like a chocolatey note to it. It's not super roasty either. If anything, I get more of that barrel. I get more of the barrel and a lot of dark fruit. Really solid, nice carbonation, crisp. Yeah, not quite as dry as a Dunkel. Really cool to have something like this. Like, seriously, are there breweries out there lagering in Tennessee whiskey barrels? I've never heard of that. I think it's awesome. If anybody's gonna do it right, it's Barrique. So I think that's all I got. I'd be really interested to see how this ages. Have it in like 5-6 months, see how it's changed. This beer, I think, would do well aging, honestly. So, another stunner from Barrique. Seriously, like I say it every time, I have not had a bad beer from these guys. Some other styles I want to try to review from them. Definitely some of their sours, some of their IPAs. They do IPAs every now and then. But I'm telling you, their lager game is just unreal. And this is killer. This is a beer you want to drink in the winter. Give this to me Christmas Eve. I'm all over it. It's 5.6%. I could have a couple of these. So that's what I love about it. And it's whiskey barrel aged, who's not gonna like that? So, big fan. Love that lagers are coming back too. I feel like I see a lot of breweries making more lagers. So yeah, that is Verkohltes Fass. That's what we're gonna go with. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know though. From Barrique. If anybody's had Barrique, please let me know. I'm a huge fan, obviously, if you've seen any of my reviews. If not, you guys like Schwarzbier? Like the style? Have you ever had a whiskey barrel aged Schwarzbier? let me know. Yeah, I'm down anything and everything. If you like what you're seeing, give me a like. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys.